Hello, boys and girls. Today, in Top Hat world, playing one of my favorite guitars. Probably my favorite in the bunch right now. It's quite the supreme being, both visually and sonically and versatility-wise. This we're going to play through is a G12H Vintage 30 kind of standard open back. This is effectively our King Royale. I now call it the year 36, a 36 Royale. And we've got the simple stock channel though, no tone like it had in the olden days, and just a fat off bright switch, leaving it very pure. But I want you to learn also how amazing one simple gain stage is, and how effective just that's on the cathode for those who are into amps, and playing in the middle, a 25 microfarad on the fat and a 0.68 on the bright. And when you have one very pure stage, you can really hear what that does. So you'll hear that as I go along there. The other channels are Club Royale, King Royale, main full EQ with master, the cut knobs in the back. That's about, so 4EL84s, 312AX7s. This is doing a 12AX7 on the simple channel. Big iron, and they breathe a lot more fire with 4EL84s. Real beauty. So two P90s. This is a King Street set from Righteous Sound, which I love their stuff, and matching hello. Righteous Sound pickups, the P90 in the neck. It's cleaner, more almost like what you get with the output of a Fender, and Spanks much more like a Fender. This is more regular Gibson-y bridge, but a beauty here. So we'll get going here. What I wanted to show you, we're going to start with it halfway up and in the off position on the fat off bright. So plain and simple, and no hype on any mode or on any frequency range. And we'll start down low and work our way up. First of all, pretty much dead quiet, amazingly. So you'll see here we're at halfway up. I got it down on the guitar. Well, listen to the noise floor. 7, 3/4 of the way up. Nearly dead quiet. Full blast on off. Full blast on fat. Full blast on bright. Under 3/4, it's just nearly dead silent. And you'll see it's pretty good rocking sound you can get there. Anyways, back to our sound here. Because we're coming at it dead quiet, even if you were way down on the neck here. Great sustain. Coming up on the volume and the tone as we come up. Even in the standard basic mode there, on the bridge. Very transparent. Middle. upper mids, not as near as much on the bottom end. And I kind of call it the marshalling to me. So back to off. You can hear what a big old difference that cap is making. Back to bright. Now we're going to go to 7-ish here, if you will. All frequencies, so it includes what you get with the bright, but the lower end. This is evenly, nothing exaggerated. Right. So I think you get the picture there. Now we're going to go to 3/4 on the bright here. And it's still exquisitely quiet. We want to come all the way back down. 3/4 of the way up. This is what one simple stage does for you, that it remains open even as it gets up, where if you're playing it hard and cranking it, it'll get into saturated distortion. But it's happy to completely open up all the way down. Just with that in one simple world on one simple knob on a beautifully balanced amp, big bottom all the way to the top, great saturation, distortion. You can go full tilt. That's dimed on the simple, if you will, stock AC30 channel in the fat mode, which would be the stock Vox arrangement originally. Teeny bit more hush and noise. We come all the way back to... when it's that clear and open, when you turn your guitar down, everybody says it, but that's truly like you turn the amp down. The whole world comes up and down with the guitar, just remarkably so. That, my friend, is full control on your guitar of the whole world, and that's why I call that the pure tone model, when it's just that. It's really amazing how that's really all you need in the world. But we will go over to Mr. Fully Q channel. I think you can see that's quite amazing all by its lonesome. And why, to me, you don't need an EF86. That is plenty rock and roll. I don't need any more gain happening in that one gain stage. You can always hit it with whatever pedal you want to send it to somewhere other than straight vintage saturated tube distortion. It's also on that simple channel, I would say it's so much like plugging straight into an EL84 output section. There is no preamp. Input jack to tube, one cap to the volume knob, and effectively right from there straight to the phase inverter output section. It's so simple and pure, but all right and all good, and nothing do you need any more than that. Always with the complexity and the overtones of a no negative feedback output section, and that's what helps give it the gorgeous complex distortion it gets when it gets up into it. But now we'll come over here. Now this one, the master comes up rather slowly, so at half and half, well, we'll do it there. Naturally this has no master, so it's wide open. If we wanted to compare, we would just dime the master over here and then compare channels, which... And this channel has its fan off bright in the back. That was off. This is... Fat mode, which again would be the stock Vox top boost mode there. Now we got fully Q, treble middle bass, master. We'll bring it up for a sec, so it's now halfway. We're on 6 and 6.5-ish on the treble. And we got that off. Very quiet again, even with the master full. Suck the mid out. Lean it a little, bringing the master down. Right there, I already noticed, even when we got the mid up on 6, you inherently suck more middle out until you could help get away from it by diming the mids in this, but you get a more mid scooped, which is a little more fendery when you scoop the middle there. cut knot a little bit. In this case, the cut is brighter up and darker down. There where it stays more saturated, whereas the cleaner open channel opens, it compresses and then it releases back more open right away. This keeps it more tight and compressed, so it keeps it in a more distorted sound, more rock, whatever, dirty, martially, whatever you want to call it, kind of a sound there. Even when we're cranked up. We're now 8-ish on the master and just short of 3/4 on the, we'll go to 3/4 on the gain. A little more hissy hushy. She cranks all the way up, and then we can go, we want to go full bonkers here. And I'm going to come down on the cut this, and we're still in the bright mode. We'll go, well, I think in the off, even when we go super hot is nice. Cut a little bit like that, it makes it a little more voxy when you roll off the and this is what's with the treble off there. I need to crank up the mid when you do that. We'll bring the bass down to about 4 there. Fire down with a master, much more reasonable. Super dirty, boys and girls. She knows how to rock and roll, obviously on the full EQ. I wanted to spend a little time on the simple channel. Just I'm ever more convinced that simple world, other than you got to put up with its output because there's no obviously master in that arrangement. You could put a post-phase inverter master, and some would like that. I don't like them. To me, it's odd to choke the mouth of the power tubes. They are fairly even throughout the range till they get way down. But even let's say if you're at 7 out of 10, you are stifling the breathing and the natural headroomy breathing action of the power tubes. It's inherently stifling. It's just how much are you stifling it. Where my preference, when you have an arrangement with a master, you gotta have 2 gain stages. Otherwise, the one knob is the master and the gain knob. But anyways, like I say, you can see how the simple channel really gets it quite rocking when you get it cranked up. And it's just more organic, open, and gives you everything floor to ceiling. One simple world. So it's nice to have both. You can switch between the two, and that's the main reason I think to have both. Some people are doing, I'm going to do one shortly that's got the 12AX7 and then a simple channel like this, but with an EF86. For my friend who makes these pickups here, Joshua at Rochester Sound Pickups. So we'll let you go with that, boys and girls. Could have gone some other guitars, but I think that versatile baby there gives you a good example. Have a great day.